Today we're going to be reviewing Donna's recipe by Tabitha Brown. Honestly, you guys, I like to give raw and authentic. I don't sugarcoat anything. When I first use this product, I look back at the footage, would I recommend this product to somebody? The answer is...
Season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, jam.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jazz here for another video. If you guys don't know, my name is Jazz. Like I said, I create lifestyle videos and I show you guys products I use in my everyday life. And I'm really excited about this new one because today we're going to be reviewing Donna's recipe by Tabitha Brown. Now, I chose to try this product because everyone was going crazy when this line dropped. And I just like trying new products, especially for the natural girlies, for our hair and stuff. Just trying new stuff because it's always good to switch up the routine every now and then and see how these new products might work for your hair. But let's get straight into this wash and we can see if this product was really worth the hype or not. Alright y'all, so here's how my hair looked before the wash. As you can see, it was looking bad. This is how it looked when I had it in these buns, ponytails, hats covering, all that. It wasn't really tangled, it was just kind of thick in the middle. But I went in with my normal pre-wash and detangle. I used a jelly to cream conditioner, which helps me detangle and wash out any product that I had in my hair. Now this is a step that I always do. It just makes my wash so much easier. Then of course I have to use my medicated shampoo. This helps with my psoriasis. So I have to do this for my scalp no matter what product that I use, because if I don't, it's just it's pointless. But I went in with the new shampoo. The first thing I noticed definitely was the smell. The next thing I noticed was this lather. I did not know it was gonna be like this. I was not expecting this at all. It actually felt really light and really clean. But one thing that I did notice after reading the product details is that the shampoo is actually made for removing product and buildup, but I still continue to go with my routine. And then the next step, of course, was you wash it out as normal, then get ready to condition. So this conditioner is actually made for shine and frizz control. And Donna's tip to lock in moisture is also their lock system. It's a layer technique, which is leaving conditioner, oil, and cream, or you can swap out cream to oil. And then of course the next step was to wash out the product as normal. Now the next thing for me to do was actually to style my hair, but before we actually get to the style, let's take a look and see how the product did. I did notice that this product did make my hair seem a little bit thicker, and it's kind of something that I wasn't used to, but I was going to continue to style it anyways. The style I was trying to do was a twist out. Now this normally fails for me every single time, but I was still going to do it anyways. So the first thing that I did was section my hair. Nothing too neat or crazy. I'm not a professional. I didn't really care, and again, that's always my mistake. I knew it was going to cover it later, but I watched other videos to try new techniques with the twist and different things, but I never liked the way that my twist turned out on my hair type. But for this method, I did use the cream and oil to twist my hair. I also added extra oil to my scalp, and I did notice it felt really good on the twist. And y'all, then I caused myself trimming my hair, but I just could not cut it. I couldn't find myself to cut it, and I'm just looking back at the footage girl, what was that little piece of hair you're cutting doing? That was nothing at all. But anyways, I just continued on with the style, and then I also just love the smell. It smells so good. But anyways, I continue to twist my hair. I do kind of have a hard time with the sections because of my roots. They're so thick, and I have to do these smaller sections, but then if I do very small sections, it'll take forever to do, and then it kind of may look a little stringy later, but I have to keep practicing. I try to do this little flat twist method that I seen someone do, but I'll just save my little comments for later, and you guys just continue with me twisting my hair, and we'll see how it turned out in the next clip.
I got my peaches out in Georgia, yeah, shit. I get my weed from California, that's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my light right from the source, yeah, that's it. And I see you, way I breathe you in.
Okay y'all, so I kind of like the method of twisting down, but I don't kind of like this quite yet. It's kind of cute. It would feel like it can grow on me, but the problem is this backside, it's not as defined. It's just thick, and I actually have somewhere to go to today, and I have a feeling that this is just gonna puff up on me. So I tried so many different ways doing these twists, and I think I realized the flat twist down method might be the one that works for me because it's almost similar to a braid, but the ends are very defined in the back. I did them a little small, but I just have these very thick parts that kind of got messed up in the back that I'm not really feeling. So I might have to try to restyle this. First off, the product smells amazing. Like, I'm walking around, I smell like birthday cake all day. And it just smells really good. It's sweet. It's sweet potato pie, if you guys don't know. So the product, I feel like, does really good. It's just me. I've been working on this twist out, trying to find the right method. And, you know, your girl is still working on it. The more I have it like this, the more it's kind of like growing on me. I don't know. Maybe I'll slick my edges. Or I might just have to go for a day and see how this turns out. Like, I might have to watch a few more videos and come back to the video and show you guys, because I do have other places to go and kind of test it out to see how it's going to do in these settings. But like you can see, some of these curls are like still very defined, which this is how I like my hair, very defined. So I'm trying to get used to the big natural puff, but I don't know if I was just there yet or expecting it. So it just takes a minute to grow on me, but I'm going to work on it real fast, and I have to hurry up and get out of here because it is early in the morning. We got to hit the road. So yeah, I'll get back with you guys when I kind of fix the style a little bit. If all those fails, I'm just gonna end up bringing some scrunchies and stuff, and then I can put it in a little ponytail. But for now, I think this can work, like, you know. But your girl's gonna get better at this. But let me hurry up and go because I am running late and they're waiting for me outside. So y'all, my hair lasted pretty good as I'm looking in the mirror, trying to relax it a little bit. It lasted pretty good. I could have done my edges better. This could have been better, but I was outside. It was wind blowing everything, so it's not that bad. Even the back looked a little bit better to me, but we'll see. So I can play around with it and try different styles. So far, I really like that oil, and I kind of really like this line. I might have to try this again with just a regular twist and not twist them out because it actually did look pretty good. But yeah, I'll give you guys an update in a few. Okay, so first impressions. Like I said multiple times, the first thing I noticed was the smell. It smelled so good. Like I said, I was walking around smelling like birthday cake everywhere. Honestly, I can't stress how good this product smelled. Like, for me, that's something I love in a product. Like, products that can leave your hair smelling good for like hours, days after, that's really a plus. Like, I was walking around multiple days after styling my hair and you still smelled how good it smelled. And honestly, I can say I was almost a little nervous because of bugs and bees. You know, it was getting warmer outside, but that wasn't a problem either. My hair stayed smelling good, and it also kept the bugs away. Especially even the oil, the texture and the smell was just everything. So to get into the benefits, one benefit I can say is that this product was 100% vegan. So that's kind of something that fits with my audience and my lifestyle, because I do show you guys food. You know, I like to dabble in a little bit of the vegan lifestyle. Some people are vegan for various reasons, whether it is for dietary issues or even just saving the animals and things like that, protection of animals or animal cruelty, however you would say. So this product was perfect for that. And one thing about it, if you guys know Miss Tab, whatever she puts her hands on, whether it's food, the products, anything, it's always good. So it's just a plus that if it's vegan for you guys, if you care about something like that. But one thing I can say is, although we're not eating this product, it does have like a lot of those natural ingredients and different foods and stuff like that, which I probably think made our hair smell good, and also with the added nutrients and things like that. Okay, so here's where we're gonna get a little bit juicy. We're getting into the personal experience. Honestly, you guys, you know, I like to give raw and authentic. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. So in all honesty, when I first used this product, like, I look back at the footage and I was like, what is going on with my hair? I was not feeling this. I did not like the way the product worked in my hair. Even after a day of like styling my hair, when I look back at it, I just really did not like it. Honestly, I thought my hair was damaged, and then also with the psoriasis, it wasn't really helping that. I felt like my flare-up kind of got even worse when I was using the product. So I did end up re-washing my hair a little bit later. I tried to give it a little bit of time, but about the next day, I re-washed it, and then I tried to blow dry it and do another style to see what was going on. And honestly, the product really didn't damage my hair. I just thought it did. The curls, when they're kind of thick and natted in, not even so much natted, when it just gets thick, it kind of looks like you can see the shrinkage and everything. So it looked like parts of my hair was uneven. Previously, I thought my hair was thinning and I just didn't know what was going on. So I kind of got a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. re-washed my hair with my normal routine, tried the products, and then I blow dried it and realized my hair was back thick and healthy. Like, it was thick, and that's actually what the product is supposed to do. It's supposed to be thickening your hair. So I can say that that part actually did work. And then thinking about other factors, like I know the twist out method that I was doing, who told me to try a new method while trying a new product at the same time? I don't know, but it could have been the combination of the twist out, also the way I washed my hair, as in like flipping in the tub to get angles just for filming purposes. So there's a lot of different factors that go into this, but again, I'm gonna go into more detail about some of the pros and cons, but that was just my personal experience while using this product. So every good review, you have to have your pros and cons. Like I said, I'm keeping things honest, but why don't we go with the bad news first? Let's start with the cons that were for me. Again, in my opinion, these were the cons for the product. So for the number one thing for me that I didn't like about the product was for my psoriasis. Now, I have trouble, not really so much trouble, but finding good products that actually help and heal or don't make me have more of a flare, if that makes sense. So I go with my normal wash, like I said, in products and things like that. But with this one, I kind of thought I felt like a little tingle or burn. I'm not for certain if that was actually helping it or not, but this didn't feel like that good kind of like burn from like the medicated shampoo that I use. So that part kind of made me a little nervous. And then as I went on using it, I tried the oil, and I don't think the oil kind of helped with that as well, but it felt amazing. Like, I love the oil in the products, but it's just something with that working on my scalp. I don't think it was quite meant for me and my psoriasis. I don't know. If you guys have tried it, you can let me know. But that's just like one thing that I noticed for me. Now, the second con that I had was the definition. Now, the product is meant to lock in moisture. It's supposed to define your hair and things like that. But for me, I guess if you can say compared to the other products that I use, I didn't quite have that definition that I was used to. Now, it is a product, like I said, to thicken your hair. My hair is already pretty much thick, so with that combination, it just really made it thick. And although I did the twist out, it still was very defined at the end of my coils, but the middle of my hair is already kind of thick, so by the time I untwisted it, it was just, I can't express it enough, really thick. But if you're someone that might need the extra thickness in your hair, that can work. But for me, with that part, I look for something for more of the definition, so it won't be as, you know, thick in the middle. I can't stress the thickness enough. If you guys get what I'm saying, even though without me putting product, some of the other shampoos and conditioners that I use, it can get really defined before I even start working in the product for the curls. But this product kind of wasn't that compared to what I was used to, if that makes sense. So after using that product, as you can see, it kind of looked like it got a little bit more thick and dry. So I don't know if that was a combination with the twist out method, but even then my hair would look a little bit more shiny and more moisturized, if that makes sense. But really, that's the only things I could think of, like the bad side of it, because it really was a great product. So with that being said, let's move along to the pros so I can tell you why I really actually like this product. So besides the smell, the number one thing was the feel. The product itself felt really great. Textures, everything, the oil, the leave-in conditioner, like the curling definition cream, felt amazing. Even when it was in my hair, it felt really good. It felt lightweight, like I didn't feel anything. It just felt clean, light as a feather. And that's one thing I can really say, because other products, when you start putting it in your hair, it can start building up and add extra weight. I didn't really feel that with this one. And another thing I can say is my hair still felt very soft with these products. So when I use other ones, or if I use like styling gel with it, you guys know the little curly style, you kind of get a little, not really a crunch, but it's not as soft as my natural state, if you get what I'm saying. So when I blow dry and straighten my hair, I always get compliments on how like my hair feels so soft, it feels like cotton and things like that. So sometimes with those curly styles, it will be very soft, but then like if you squeeze the coil, if you know what I mean, it's not hard, but it's a different texture. But this product made it feel like it did if my hair was like blow dried, if that makes sense. So with this product, it did still feel like very light and fluffy. So that is a plus. So technically that was my pro 1 and pro 2. So it's the feel and the texture of the product itself, and then also how it felt in my hair. Or if you want to say my hair texture afterwards. So another point that I really like is the natural ingredients. Now I noticed kind of trying other products, sometimes we kind of try anything in our natural hair. We really don't know what ingredients are really in there. I know a lot of people like using the natural remedies that they have for hair growth, like shea butter, avocado, aloe vera. And actually this product has all of that in it and plus more. So that's a good aspect. You can see keeping the more natural ingredients and not too much like heavy chemicals, if you would say, in your hair. So that's probably why it keeps that natural state of that hair texture, the smell, and things like that. So I think that's really good for this product, and it's definitely a plus. So my final thought, probably you would guess or ask, would I recommend this product to somebody? The answer is yes. Honestly, I would rate this probably like an 8 out of 10. So I say I always recommend products to everyone unless it's just like a completely horrible product. So this one actually was not a horrible product at all. It's just some things that work for me, or what may not work for me may work for the next person. Like I said, it kind of felt like it was a great product, but my number one thing also with these products is because of my scalp and my psoriasis. I have sensitive skin and things like that, to see how that would work for me. But again, everyone's different, seasonalities are different, you know, your methods, the way you wash or, you know, styled your hair, all that plays a factor into it. So I can't say this is a very good product. Like, another number one pro was the smell. It smelled so good. But like I said, don't go off of me. This is my opinions and how it worked for my hair. So you guys can always try it out. Like I said, I always would recommend it. But if you guys have tried it, leave a comment and let me know what you thought, how it worked for you, or if I could have done something different that you think. Feel free to leave your inputs down below. Also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you share and join the family. But one thing for me, if you guys are new here, I love to test out new products, and with me, I like to be the guinea pig. So whether it's trying hair products, food, any other product that you can think of, let me be the little guinea pig, if you would say, and I'll try out the products, give you guys my opinions and my experience to see if maybe you guys want to try it out yourself. And if you guys do enjoy that type of content, like I said, anything lifestyle, health, and beauty, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also turn on that bell so you don't miss any of the videos that I drop. But that's all I have for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, leave your thoughts down below, let me know what you thought, and I will catch you guys on the next video.
Like we always do with this time, I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.